nigga. See, I
Oh,
need
you
your
feel
G.
humble on that. Let's go, yo.
In the kitchen, make a living off the work. I put my phone in silence, make my bitch get on my nerves. My other line be booming, these is calling me to serve. I always say
Back on the bullshit, yo. What's up, everybody?
Peace,
Back to
peace.
Wolf Den
Hello.
Sports. What's
What
going on, y'all?
What up?
Back
What
on the
up?
bullshit. Ty the God.
Yeah.
Calm Wolf up in the building. J Money, it could be JD in the motherfucking house show. What's going on? Today, we got a couple topics we wanted to get into. We were discussing something outside of the pod that we wanted to come in here and discuss. Do you want to open it up, man?
Yo, listen, man. We got a really spicy topic for y'all because when it came to my attention, I'm like, yo, hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Chill. Yo, we talking about old school versus new school defense.
Mm-hmm.
And something about this topic just makes me feel I'm going to end up saying this shit's got to stop. So I'm going to go ahead. I was going to go to you. But you know a little bit more basketball in the sense of you're a little older. A little bit more wiser.
Yo, I'm done.
You're getting old.
I'm the old nigga.
So we gonna go to my man Abe first. How do you feel about this new school defense versus the old school defense to fight?
Alright, so first things first, drink responsibly, y'all. Just make sure if you are gonna drink responsibly. But
Not a sponsor, 1800 tequila. Reposato.
like you were saying though, bro. New school versus old school, truthfully, I agree. Yeah, if y'all seen the we done with the 90s nigga, bro, he's true, he right, bro. 90s niggas was straight wrestlers, bro. Straight tackling everybody. Clothesline, and the Bad Boys Pistons ushered that off. Right? New
Okay.
school defense, we're gonna say new school in the sense of 2010 and beyond. Okay? New school defense, I would say, is a lot more help defense based in the sense of a lot more rotations are important as opposed to back in the early 2000s, you could say the early 90s, where it was a little bit more man-to-man coverage. So the fact that there's a lot more help defense, it allows a player as a Wemby to roam and get blocks of that sort. He doesn't have to necessarily match up with his player, because his player ain't gonna shoot nothing, or not even a threat offensively. So he can roam. Hence why people were getting on Steph when he first was getting those MVPs. Yeah, he's good, but he don't play no D. And what he do? He started playing the passing lane.
Yeah.
Started really killing that help defense. Boom. Now he's looked at as not a great defender, but put some respect on
He's
him.
serviceable.
I'm saying put some respect. So, truthfully speaking, I really think the only difference between that old school versus new school is that this generation is a lot more help defense based, and like you were saying too, a lot more spacing. So the help defense is a lot. You need it, or you getting banged on. Simple. As opposed to that old school, where it's more methodical. Think about how many possessions, score of a game in the early 2000s, 95 points max. Like max. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And that goes to what you're saying. But in this offense, this generation, it's a lot more possessions. It's a lot more offense. As we know what the NBA does. That's cool. But I like that. You know what I mean? I like the fact that there's a lot more help defense based, because now it's up to you if you want to get banged on or you want to help your mans. If not, now you got to deal with a whole nother thing once the timeout's called or whatever.
Yeah.
So I said it's more so help defense based for me.
Before I kick it to Jay, I want to say this. Fuck that. Do you remember growing up playing 21 or 50? Help defense? Two-man coverage to stop one man? That's when you knew you was that nigga on the court. So, but here's the thing now. Nowadays, you just doing it to do it.
Yeah.
It ain't no, I'm locking him down. We don't see in today's league one player say, I'm locking him down. That's my man for the game. That's it.
You were seeing that back then too?
Yes.
You were seeing a lot of one-on-one defenders?
Yes.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Why was you seeing more one-on-one defenders?
Because that individual player that would take it upon himself to shut down the other player wanted to prove overall that he was better than that guy. Or he could stop that guy.
It wasn't because the guy in the corner can't shoot.
So you're telling me that Michael Jordan didn't pick up the best offensive player on the other team?
No.
What was Detroit Pistons' strategy against Jordan?
To beat him up in the paint.
You want that now.
That's not what I'm suggesting.
That's how Giannis going into a series. You want teams to be like, yo, in order to stop Giannis, let's do the bad boy
Throw them
Pistons.
balls.
We're gonna beat him. We're gonna
I'm
kill
gonna
him.
play that. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Is that the same?
Is that the defense you referring to though?
No.
So what's the old school defense you referring to?
What I'm referring to is being able to take pride in being a defender and saying, I'm going to lock that guy down. It doesn't mean you're punching him in his face, hitting him in his ribs. I'm not talking about the Larry Bird and Julius Irving. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about...
You talking about Draymond?
No.
You talking about Draymond?
No.
You talking about Draymond? That's
No.
You leading up to Draymond.
I'm not. I'm talking about a guy saying, listen, I got him. He ain't scoring no more.
So you don't see that in today's league? You don't see guys be like, yo, I'm locking him up. You ain't see Anthony Edwards do that to Jason Tatum when they went into overtime. When it was Minnesota against Boston. You ain't see Kawhi. We were just talking about Kawhi in the finals when he went up against, not in the finals, when he went up against Milwaukee. I'm just bringing up stories. I know it happened afterwards too. But I'm bringing up specifically when Kawhi told everybody move out the way. And I got him. And
my thing is this, how often do you see that?
Hold on, I'm bringing up scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm bringing up different players that do it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bringing up, there's plenty of players in this league that has the passion, the speed, the strength to guard one-on-one. We've seen OG Anunoby do it multiple times.
Okay.
We've seen Marcus Smart do it for multiple times. One-on-one defense against guards. Just get out the way. We've seen Jimmy Butler do it plenty of times. We've seen Bam do it against Steph Curry in the famous play that put Bam on the map defensively. He went Steph Curry one-on-one. He told everybody move out the way at 6'9". The reason, let me tell you.
I'm listening.
New school defense.
Because I got something very interesting for you.
New school defense has 6'9", 6'11" dudes going up to the perimeter and guarding out. New school defense has to deal with a lot more spacing in today's league because now those 6'11" dudes that's supposed to be guarding the paint on the other end is now shooting threes. So now you can't help off the center can't help off that nigga and go into the guard because that's the reason Rudy Gobert gets off by halftime. It's too much spacing in this league to do one-on-one. One-on-one in this league, I'm not gonna say is extinct because it happens. It happens in this league. That's where the help defenders come. That's why Giannis of the world won Defensive Player of the Year. What happens is people starts looking at old school defense and starts looking at the physicality, start looking at the hand checking rules, which is okay. I'm not one of those guys that's against old school defense.
Not at all.
But in today's league, you can't allow that to happen with the high flyers in today's league. Look what the Chargers is doing, and I'm one of those guys that I support the charge in the NBA. That's if you can't block shots, a way to protect the rim is taking the charge. But that's injuring guys in this league. You can't.
He took a spill the other night on some shit like that.
Bro, Julius Randle, he's out for the season off a charge.
Get healthy, King.
Like now, what the NBA did more is protect their players, protect their investments. Because now back then, you have people like Detroit. You have teams like Detroit about to take out your top star. Like, yo, our strategy to stop him is to kill him. It's to kill him.
And might I add, Julius Irving, who we got into with again?
Larry Bird.
Him and Larry, right? Both benches were cleared. Let's just give the viewers a comparison to if that was to happen in today's NBA. If that was to happen where both benches were cleared in today's NBA, not only the teams would be fined, but I'm pretty sure the NBA would go to
and both teams come to the court.
Very strict measures.
They'll be fined as much with the money they get fined with. They'll be able to open up schools. That's about $25,000-$50,000 a player there.
You heard it.
That's a player. It's too much money.
Way too much.
Question is, this is you ain't trying to bring up what you said before though.
Oh no. Before we get to that point, you had the luxury of playing with a center that guarded 1 through 5.
That's a luxury.
A luxury. 1-on-1, didn't need help defense, aside for Jay Don. Apparently.
Yeah, I'm crying. Hold on.
Hey, listen.
Now you want to bring it up. Hold on. The viewers.
Wait, no. Talk about one. Supposedly one speck on my resume. You You know what I mean?
Because now that you brought it up, I gotta bring up the story to people. Because we can't have them. We can't have them thinking what's happening. Now you brought it up, I gotta bring it to light. What happened? What that was referring to is the one time in his career, he was guarding up, slapped the floor down, all that, guarding up, hand extended, and he touched earth.
Nigga, I ain't never touched dirt. I ain't never touched dirt. I ain't never touched dirt.
They don't know how you touch earth.
Nah, I ain't never touched.
They don't know how you touch earth.
Listen, nigga. I ain't never touched dirt, nigga.
That's
Listen.
They don't know how you on hardwood.
Listen. Whoa. Listen. Yo. Fuck what he talking about. Yo. The nigga I ain't never touched dirt.
Yo.
Hey. This is as far as I'm gonna let it go. I may have stumbled.
Nah, you stumbled into the
but
ground.
I
remember
I
that
ain't
vividly.
touched dirt.
I remember that vividly.
Fuck all
I
that.
remember that vividly.
But the point I'm trying to get to, he had the luxury of playing with a dude that can guard the 1 through 5.
That's a luxury.
It's a luxury.
How many teams can say that in the NBA? That their guard, that they're big, can go out there and guard guards.
Even on my team as Brooklyn.
And then you told me Dennis Rodman was one of the unique players back then because he can do basically guard centers, guard guards. He was one of those few guards. We got 2 people right here that can do it at an A+ level. We got
so you tell me Anthony Davis could guard Steph Curry?
You said what?
Anthony Davis could guard Steph Curry?
He's done it before.
Bam Adebayo can't do it? Bam Adebayo
That's
Time
playoffs.
out.
There's a couple switches.
Well, this is what I'm saying, though. No, fuck switches.
And what you mean by
this?
stopping?
No. This is what I mean. When I say he had the luxury of playing with a center, there were games I didn't fucking guard Taj. I'd be on Trunks the whole fucking game and lock him the fuck down. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you.
A one-on-one player going out saying, fuck that.
But
He's throwing too many buckets. I got him.
As a coach, I'm not going to do that to my big man.
Nah.
I'm never going to do that.
You're going to put him in foul trouble.
If your big man can do it.
But
even if he can.
When you can do that, that's called a luxury because if a lot of teams nowadays like to run the pick and roll. When you run the pick and roll, you switch off. The bigs usually switch off to the guards.
Wow,
you're not starting that, and that's not what's preferable. But if your big can switch off to the guards, then so be it. Like that gives you more of an advantage when it happens. But because the pick and roll, this is a pick and roll league. Now that you have bigs, when you have bigs that's trying to defend the rims, they putting them in that pick and roll action, putting them up top. Now it's more strategic in today's league. It's more spacing. It's higher IQ. It's more the athletes is jumping out the gym now. There's Russell Westbrooks now. There's athletes now. Like there's too much space in the NBA for you to be playing one-on-one. Because as soon as the help defender comes in, he's dishing it to somebody who can shoot about 50% from the corner.
James Harden.
Easily. So there can be one-on-one defenders in the league, and if they are, they're special. They're special. We those are the defenders we talk about. Those are the defenders we put at the creme of the creme. Cause they deserve it. That's why I'm so big on Rudy Gobert winning Defensive Player of the Year. Cause back then,
I got one.
Well,
now go ahead.
Honorable mention.
Uh-huh.
It sucks that guards don't get thrown in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation.
Such as?
Drew Holiday should definitely be in that. He's never been. People look. If I say that, if I was to tweet that or be on Instagram or anywhere and say that, what?
I would support you.
Right, the real ones know, but I feel like it's strictly a big man.
It's strictly rim protection. That's exactly what they taken into value. Rim protection and defensive rebounds, and that's why I'm like, this is not defense. That's not defense in today's league. That's why it's differentiated from back in the day, old school defense. Old school defense, bigs was able to stay under there because they ain't have no shooters. Right. So rims was able to camp out in the paint and able to block shots all day. Now that big has to go out to that 3-point line, and he has to guard up and guard people who's shooting 40% from 3, like Curry's and Clay's and the power forwards. It's harder, and then that's why those defenders and those bigs that can do it. What you said, I had the luxury of playing with a big that can do it. We treasure them. We give them their flowers because that's an advantage we have. You want to switch over to my big? Like my big guarding you too high. Nah, it's special. That's why I value defenders like AD
Shout
and
my
Big.
my nigga Habib, yo. Habib, you know who you are, bro.
I thought
Habib.
you was about to say J-Don.
Yeah, I'm not.
Hell no. Listen, that's y'all man. I ain't know.
Whoa, J-Don ain't our man.
I'm saying
But
y'all in the same class.
He do
and
got
shit.
one on D. He got a moment. He got a moment off.
I do him from
Fuck a moment, nigga. I remember King of the Hill. That nigga got torched.
And that's what I said. It's just a moment. It's just a moment.
That's
It's just a
it.
moment.
You want to be a
No
moment.
disrespect.